What's good? It's your boy KB back with another video. K Fuego, man. So this video is basically going to be about why every man should wake up early, write down their ideas, and start their day accordingly in chronological order. So a lot of men, they never even plan their days. I used to be like that back in the days. I never used to plan my days at all. I used to just wake up, just go straight to my phone, start doom scrolling, watching YouTube, watching IG, funny videos. You know, everybody does it, but when you actually are conscious about it and you start realizing like, yo, this is all I do. I just wake up and I just go straight to my phone, doom scroll, watch the same websites, watch the corn, beat my meat, go play video games, eat food, sit down all day, just do the same shit all day over and over again. You start realizing like, yo, I'm turning into a bum right before my eyes. And other people could see that too. Your family will probably be the first people to see that too. So it's like when they're constantly used to you stuck in your bed all day, or you on your phone, or you watching Netflix, eating a whole bunch of snacks. Like it's like as if you're hiding in a room, like you're closed off from everybody else. You hide, you put yourself in a little bubble, a little square, and you just drain yourself basically. A lot of men don't want to accept it, and a lot of men don't realize. A lot of men do realize they're doing it, but they still choose to do it. So it's like, yo, you know you're consciously draining yourself, beating your meat all day, watching fucking porn, corn, whatever, playing video games for like 10, 12 hours a day, and you at least try not to like fit some ideas or goals into the day. It's like, yo, come on, man, you got to do better. So I feel like every man, like at least when you wake up, first things first, bro, just keep your phone away, bro. Usually what I do now, an hour before I go to sleep, bro, I put my phone aside. Like I put it under my pillow, or sometimes I'll just put it in charge and just put it on the counter so I know I'm not gonna touch it or whatnot. So like first 10 minutes, first 15 minutes, every man should just, just wake up and let the thoughts run through their head. Like don't go straight to your phone and doom scroll. Don't check notifications. Don't check if you got any missed calls, missed texts, all that. Just give your brain some time to wake up. Go get a bottled water, go get a cup of cold water, drink a cup of cold water, and just relax. Or at least just go take care of your hygiene. Go shower, brush your teeth, wash your face. But going straight to your phone is like, it's gonna like disturb your day. It's just gonna throw your focus off, and it's just gonna make you want to get more dopamine, more dopamine, more dopamine. And most men, I feel like they know what they want out of life, but it's hard because they don't have a clear vision of what they want to do. But I've realized when you write down your goals, bro, that shit helps a lot, bro. Because back in the days, I never used to write down my goals, bro. It was my big brother. He always used to tell me like, yo, bro, you got to write down your goals, affirmations. You got to write down where you see yourself in a couple of years, what you want to accomplish, by what date you want to accomplish it. And I used to think it was bullshit back in the days. Like, I'm just writing it down. How is it gonna work? But I've really seen that shit work firsthand from experience and from other people's experience. Like my brother, for example, he told himself he was going to save this amount of money within this much months. And by the time that month came, I think a month earlier, he already saved that money. And basically the universe, God, Jesus Christ, put him in position to receive that money within the time frame that he said. And he literally went back into his notes and he showed me like, yo, remember when I told you I wrote down this in my notes? I want to make this much amount of money by this date on this year. And it literally happened. So I'm like, okay, that's one example. Then he had another example where he said he's going to write down, I'm going to achieve this type of vehicle for myself within this time frame. Of course, things happen. You come across accidents, you come across incidents, you come across people trying to sabotage you, your life, whatever, whatnot. So he went through a situation to where he basically had to get another vehicle. And his favorite phrase is nothing bad is really bad. So sometimes you could get in a car accident. Sometimes you could come across something and something could happen to you and you might think it's bad, bro. Nothing bad is really bad, bro. It's how you look at it. Like, get a flat tire on the side of the road. Okay, yeah, you could just sit in the car and complain like, fuck, I got a flat tire, bro. Now I got to do this. Now I got to try to take it off. Now I got to put it back on the spare tire. Now I got to drive to the tire shop. I got to pay $60, $70 to get a used tire. Now they got to put it on there. Now I'm going to be late to work and all this bullshit. Compared to if you put in your mindset nothing bad is really bad, then you're just going to be like, oh, I got a flat tire. Okay, cool. I got a jack in the back. Jack it up real quick. Oh, 5 lug nuts. Okay, take off the lug nuts. Oh, spare tire in the back. Boom. Switch out the spare tire. Oh, okay, I can't go over 50, 60 miles an hour with a spare tire. Okay, fuck it. Worst case scenario, put my emergency lights on, stay in the slow lane, drive to the nearest tire shop, get a used tire for $50, $60. They put on the used tire. I'm back on road. But a lot of men don't think about it like that. They'll just rather sit and complain and blame the next person and blame outsiders and external things as to why they got a flat tire. Okay, cool, you got a flat tire because there was a nail in the road. But don't go bashing the nail because the nail had nothing to do. The nail is not beefing with you, basically. The nail was just there, and it was put there from wherever the hell it came from, and it so happened to get into your tire and make it flat. Now, the nail wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck up this guy's day today. I'm gonna purposely sit right here. The nail has no feelings, no emotions, or nothing. So it's like, you can't get mad at outside things, external things. Even if it's people, bro, you can't get mad at them all the time, bro. Sometimes, one, they don't realize what they're doing. Two, they know what they're doing on purpose. So they want to sabotage you, and they want to see how you're gonna react. And three, sometimes it's just nothing bad is really bad. So it's like, okay, cool, I got a flat tire. Okay, cool, I'm about to run out of gas. Nothing bad is really bad. I just get some money, fix the tire, put gas in my car, and I keep it pushing. Live another day. So that's the reason why most men need to like write down their ideas and wake up early in the morning. Because like when you wake up early in the morning, you start writing down your ideas, most of the things that you think weren't important, the fact that you've written it down, it's gonna come across your mind, and it's gonna come past your mind later on in the day, and it's gonna make you realize like, oh, okay, this is my checklist. Okay, I woke up today, I brushed my teeth. Okay, I put gas in my car. Okay, I clocked in at work at 9:30 a.m. Okay, I had 180 stops today at work, knocked them all out. Okay, if I do 20 stops every day, or if I do 20 stops every hour, by the time it's 7 p.m., I'll be done. I have 180 stops. Boom. Okay, it's gonna take me 10, 15 minutes to drive to the station. I won't reach the station till 7 p.m. That's just for a good example of how my day goes, you feel me? But most men don't write it down. They just go through the motions, and they just go through the day blindlessly, like blindless. They don't really realize what they're doing. So it's like, the fact that I just said that right now, I already know my routine. And this is just one day of working. Like, every day is gonna be different, of course, but that's why it's good to write it down. Write down your ideas when you first wake up. Like, fuck going to the phone, fuck checking to see if all the women or anybody's watching your stories or giving you likes and comments. That's cool, you could check that later. But once you wake up first thing in the morning, get a cup of cold water, drink some cold water, just sit there with yourself, think of all the thoughts that you've been thinking of. You know, it's the same way with dreams. Like, they say when you have a dream and you kind of forgetting how the dream went, just basically close, had an alarm clock, basically just close your eyes and think of the thoughts, think of the dream, think of what you last remembered, and then boom, the dream will slowly come back to you, and then just write it down in your dream journal. So most people could do a dream journal, but when it comes to waking up and writing down their goals for the day, they don't ever do it. And I'm not saying only write down what you want to accomplish later on in life. You could just simply write down what you're going to accomplish for that specific day. Like, okay, you wake up, you sit there for like 10, 15 minutes, you call it meditation, whatever, just thinking in deep thought or whatever. Then you can write down, okay, I'm going to get a cup of coffee at Starbucks by 8:30, 8:45. Then I'm going to get that. I'm going to head to work. I clock in at 9:30. The commute is 20 minutes. So I got to get to work from Starbucks within 20 minutes. Cool. All right, now I got to deal with these managers, deal with the coworkers, all of that shit, bro. It's like, if you write it down, things will go pretty smooth, I'm telling you, bro. But a lot of men, they'll never write it down. A lot of men will just stay stuck in that loop, just living paycheck to paycheck, buying all the things they want, liabilities, and not at least trying to like write down their goals so they could create some assets. So it's like, that's all I'm really saying is like, when you wake up, start the day by like thinking about your thoughts and then putting those thoughts down on paper, bro. Because the next man is not going to do it for you, bro. You got to do that shit yourself sometimes, bro. All the time, bro. Do it all the time, bro. You're going to see, you're going to notice a difference in how you feel and how you strike the day. Lock in, man.